And welcome into a new recruiting roundup. I'm joined by Jordan Ham. Jordan, lots of recruiting news, so let's get to it. Who is somebody's recruiting that is just really heating up right now?
Yeah, inside the state, it feels like there are so many guys, specifically the 23, 24 class. We're seeing a lot of offers come in and plenty of guys in the 2022s that might be new faces, but we're seeing a lot of offers come in. Lance Holtzclaw. I don't know if there's a hotter recruit in the state right now. He's over at Desert Ridge, plays defensive end, outside linebacker. He can play wide receiver. I was able to see him a couple weeks ago on the 7-on-7 circuit. He was making catches, but you look at his stats on Max Preps and he's just living in the backfield as well. So this past week, he adds offers from Kansas State, Air Force, and Vanderbilt. He got a U of A offer last week, along with another handful of offers. So he's certainly one to watch. Parker Brailsford, we heard about him early on. I think kind of this time last year, a lot of big schools were coming in, big Pac-12 schools. He adds offers from BYU, Colorado State, and Oregon State. He's one of the offensive linemen over at Saguaro.
Who were some of the 2022s that you're surprised haven't had big offers just yet?
Yeah, I think when you look at a couple of the quarterbacks within the state, those are a couple guys that I think they're still a little bit early on in the process. This past offseason really kind of threw some things out of whack, and I think it might have affected the quarterbacks quite a bit. But Ridge Dutchakol, the quarterback over at Saguaro, we saw him split time with Xander Werner. They really made it work where it was, he was able to air it out. Xander was able to bring so much to the table. Sometimes they were on the same field at the same time, but he has an offer from Appalachian State. We're seeing the offers start to come in. I think for a couple of these guys, the snowball effect is going to start happening. And then Angel Flores over at Casa Grande, the quarterback over there. He got an offer from NAU a couple weeks ago, now getting an offer from Columbia and the Ivy League. We've seen them come into the state the past couple of years, get some really good players. You think back to Marcus Libman a couple of cycles ago, Nicholas Nesbitt, the running back from Chandler. So they're able to kind of target maybe some of the more under-recruited players that they can get out to New York. But Flores is a guy, can certainly air it out. He's definitely a dual threat guy, was their leading rusher as well. So those are two 2022 guys that I really like. It's been a little slow for them, but I think that might pick up as we continue the offseason. And hopefully we have a little bit more of a true offseason this upcoming summer and spring.
Who are some of the players that are early on in this process?
Yeah, I think there's quite a few that were able to pick up offers this week, whether it's a first offer, it's a first Pac-12 offer, but you're really starting to see the 2023s, the 2024s start to get highlighted. Wyatt Milkovich is a very talented linebacker. He was over at Hamilton's freshman year, played for Basha his sophomore year. He added his offer from Colorado. John Butler is a linebacker transferred from Cesar Chavez over to Saguaro, picks up an offer from U of A. I know this is one that Coach Mons is really excited about. Jacob Holmes is another transfer over to Chandler, had a busy week, Utah State, Oregon State, and Arizona. So he's certainly one to look out for. And then Isaiah Johnson, this is one that Coach Garrettson, I know, is very high on. Defensive lineman, adds offers from Utah State and Arizona this week. And he just said he is a monster in the weight room. Same goes for Holmes as well. But they're getting it done in the weight room. And Johnson, for his size, he can really move really well and just be really disruptive. And that's what we've seen out of the Wolves quite a bit. And then Dylan Roberts, this is a guy over at Centennial, a young player, but has already played a lot of varsity football. So he adds an offer from Arizona. And Brophy quarterback EJ Warner adds his first offer from Eastern Kentucky. Much of his season was cut short due to injury, but he's able to pick up his first offer, looking to have a strong senior season.
Before we let you go, any other recruiting news that you want to hit on?
Yeah, I think it's been a busy week for the pass catchers as well. We've focused a lot on the trench workers, some of the first Pac-12 offers, but some of these wide receivers, tight ends, I think it's going to be a really good couple of classes. I mentioned Kyler Casper. He's been another really hot recruit right now. Adds offers from Utah and Arizona. Keon Grays, I would say right now, Ohio State's in the driver's seat, but there are big programs coming in trying to potentially make a move on the Chandler wide receiver, the one-time U of A recruit. USC, Auburn, Utah have all offered. And, we saw him as a sophomore be very productive. Now you're seeing him grow. You're seeing him, get in the weight room and become a more physical target that can go get in the jump ball, can be in the open field. So he's really a well-rounded wide receiver. All the attention he's getting is well-deserved. Javen Jacobs, the athlete for Saguaro, did just about everything for the Sabercats past couple of years. He gets an offer from Colorado State. And then Nason Coleman, tight end over at Chandler, adds an offer from Utah State as well.
Well, Jordan, I say it every single time. I don't know how you keep it all straight. I only get half of the updates that you get, and I'm still overwhelmed.
Google Sheets is my friend. I'll put it that way.
Even that would overwhelm me. So thank you so much for keeping us honest. As always, Jordan Ham. For more recruiting news, head to sports360az.com.